Hello and welcome to A Challenger Appears. Today I'm going to be playing Crusader Kings 2, as I expect I might do quite a bit because I absolutely adore this game. Now in Challenger Appears, what we do is we set ourselves a stupid challenge and then we try and do that stupid challenge. Today's stupid challenge is one I'm going to call Dun Roman, or maybe something else if I think of a better name. And challenge in Dun Roman is to start as a Catholic count and become a start as a Catholic count and form the Roman Empire. Not the Holy Roman Empire, but basically to restore the Roman Empire. And so I'm thinking of starting as this guy. It gives me a very slight advantage in that he's the count of two places rather than just one. Is he? I think he is. He's the count of two places rather than just one. He is a Catholic, as we've talked about. He starts in middle France here. Also, I like his moustache. He has a lovely curly moustache, particularly in this new version. I'm not going to really change any of these settings. I'm going to even keep the Sunset Invasion on because I think it adds fun. Only thing I'm doing that might be slightly unusual, but it's not default, is I'm going to keep Devil Worships off because they... And I'm probably going to get some flack for this. I think they're a big pile of nonsense that make the game... They make it a game that's about Devil Worshippers rather than a game that's about being a Crusader King. So... Oh, yeah, let's do this. We've also got supernatural events on, because supernatural events are very fun. I can't actually remember whether I've got them just on normal or if I've got them on for everyone. It doesn't make a huge amount of difference to our playthrough, but we will see. So here we are. Alvarado of Ferez. What am I like? What am I like, eh? So, one more thing to add. We are starting as a count. We've got to restore the Holy Roman Empire, which is going to be hard. I'll go into exactly why that's so hard in a minute. But there's one other stipulation, which is we have to roleplay. So I need to start by looking at who my character is, having a little talk about what they're going to be like. They are a paranoid, patient, arbitrary, content, and they're a soldier. So I'm going to write a little bit of a backstory. This guy has been a mercenary in the past. He fought in various different wars. He's made himself a bit of money, bought his way into becoming a count. So he's, a tough soldier. He's now content. Doesn't really care about ruling. He's just like, yeah, whatever, dude. Partly because of his contentness, he's patient. He's also paranoid. He's got some war. What's the word? PTSD. He's got PTSD basically. So he's always like, people are out to get me. And he was, the world of mercenaries is full of backstabbing and intrigue. Now the difficulty is going to be if I'm playing as someone who's content, then my life's going to be very hard because what I've actually got to do is play as someone who's not content at all and is extremely ambitious. Let's have a little look at the content trait. This content character is satisfied with their lot in life. They make loyal vassals but are unsuited to intrigue. Okay, so maybe I could roleplay that by just not doing a lot of intrigue and being paranoid in other ways. Alright, so I can't choose spying focus. So I've decided I'm not... I enjoy my life as a count. And I wouldn't mind... I want to raise some kids and... What else do I want to do? Well, maybe I want to have a lot of sex. Maybe that's something I want. Maybe, if I'm content... I'm not going to have an ambition. No ambition at all. Even though that's, definitely not the right way to play this game. I have not got an ambition. But I'm not got an ambition, but I'm going to have some aims. And one of my aims is I would like to increase my little count place here. I think I'm going to get into hunting. My character's sort of semi-retired. It seems like the kind of thing he'd do. I definitely still need to find a wife, because he needs to get that dick wet. That's just the reality of the situation. Now, I've got a variety of terrible wives. I have played as this character before, and one of the mistakes I made was marrying this woman who looks absolutely brilliant. She's got poor stats, admittedly, but she's got some amazing claims, and she is a carling, which was like a huge amount of prestige for marrying her. But she's 40, so I couldn't possibly have any kids. It would basically be a death sentence for my game. So I could get betrothed to one of these lovely young ladies, but they're rubbish, so I won't. This is interesting. I could get into a non-aggression pact with someone in Byzantine Empire. I was going to tell you why it's so difficult to become Holy Roman Empire. It's because you have to basically be in charge of the Byzantine Empire. Yeah, the option's not even coming up here. My plan is to become King of Middle Francia and move east and hopefully get myself big enough that I can marry into the Byzantine Empire. Although maybe I'm living in a dream world. My biggest problem is going to be that I am a Catholic, and the non-Catholic people in this game are not going to like me. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to search all. Go search the world for a wife. I'm going to search for any woman who'll join my court. I'd quite like to find a woman who's a genius. Nope. Diplo range, yes. Alright, I'll settle for a woman who's just quick. There we are, there's a quick woman. Frunilio. Invite her to my court. Come on, Frunilio. And let's designate a region. This dude's a problem. He's my Chancellor, and he's terrible. He's just awful. This is like one... This guy's important. I'm going to make him my regent. I don't remember approving the institution of the title revocation allowed law. That doesn't sound like me at all. Beautiful. I'm glad you've come. Now, my lovely... it's nice having her around. She is quick, but I'm going to just see if I can find a less terrible marriage. Now, if I hadn't already decided that I'm a hunting man, I could perhaps have... Actually, let's see. What are the relations? Will you marry me? No, you won't. Because you're 12. Fair enough. Right, so... That's your daughter, is it? Come on. Actually, we're not far off, are we? 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is awful, like the way... we're pretty far off. We've got to get him to like us a lot more than he currently does. Can we arrange a betrothal between her and anyone in our kingdom? The answer looks like it's no. Maybe I could... Yep, that's reasonable. She doesn't want... Oh my god, I forgot this guy is king of, like, both places, I think? Oh no, they're brothers. They're the brotherly kings of, like, East and West Francia. Or Middle Francia and Francia? Is that what the place is called? Which is a real thing that kind of happened. This whole area was the land of the Franks, Francia, and it was ruled by a pair of brothers, a bit like the arrangement in The Sopranos where Tony and his uncle both are head of The Sopranos for a bit, except, not really. Their thing was more of a real thing than that thing in The Sopranos. Especially as The Sopranos is, just a TV series. I'd love to marry this woman so much, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I mean, I'd marry any Carling, really, even this bastard Carling here. She doesn't appear to have been legitimised. And they still won't let me marry this 0-year-old bastard Carling, which is not entirely unfair. Only a few off. So what would happen if I sent some money? No, I can't do that because I don't remotely have enough money. I've got no relations as well. I might. What can I do? What can I do? I might have a little look at what the duchies like around here. Ah, that's interesting. So I'm in charge of both of these places. Then we've got 2 other counts over here. This guy's in the Duchy of Upper Burgundy. All of which I think goes together to make maybe the Kingdom of Burgundy? So there's a currently not existing duchy that I'm in. And it would be quite nice to eventually become Duke of whatever this place is. I don't know. Maybe we'll call it Frezistan for now. So what's going on with this dude? This dude's also got no relations. What about this dude? Also no relations. Oh no, he's got a child. Who's also got a child. Who's 7. And I'm what? 34. No, I don't want to wait a decade to start having kids. It's a terrible idea. What about these people over here? Like, literally I will marry anyone who's remotely not like a pile of crap. I'll be honest, it's tempting to marry this Carling woman just to get a huge prestige boost marrying into such an awesome family. Let's look at what are these guys like. They've not got a vast amount going for them. Well, these guys also really not very much going for them. Nope, again, little to nothing. But then if you look at the Carlings, their prestige is pretty huge. Historically they were a big deal. That's a nice little prestige boost. But she is 0 years old, so maybe not. Oh, and that's not through any squeamishness about marrying a 0-year-old child, though obviously in the real world I definitely wouldn't. It's more because I would have to wait such a long time to actually have a wife that there's a decent chance I'd be dead and this video would be over very early. So just looking through to see if there's anyone who's got an even halfway decent amount of prestige who I can marry. I just can't justify marrying that 40-year-old woman. I just can't. It would be a game-endingly bad decision. So I'm going to not do that. Or hang on. Alright, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to take a risk and marry that 40-year-old woman for the prestige. And then in 5 years' time, I'm going to switch to. I am going to switch. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I could definitely do a matrilineal marriage because I'm not having any kids with her anyway, am I? She's got great claims as well, although they're not actually going to get passed down because the House of Jerome Carling isn't really as good as the House of Carling. Welcome to the House of Carling. Now we've come our way. Welcome to the House of... etc. This branch of the Carling family. This, by the way, if you're not a Crusader Kings 2 player, this is the game. This, like, this thing, trying to set up a decent marriage, is pretty much the damn game. Alright, let's risk it. Risk it for a biscuit. I'm going to marry that lady. And then 5 years, I'm going to start seducing other ladies. I should pick an ambition, but I definitely won't, because that is my roleplay thing I'm doing. I've really got to not die in the next 5 years. My hunting thing helps a bit of that. It gives me an extra 1 health. I might literally avoid getting in any wars as well. What else can I do to make my life better? Gold or prestige, gold or prestige, gold or prestige. Take the gold, please. So let's find out a little bit more of this about this wife of mine. Alright, that makes... Who is this dude? He is... Is that him? No, it's not. Oh, who? So my wife is... the aunt? No. Oh no, this guy's alive. See, I'm married to loads of... Oh no, he's not. This guy's dead. Been dead 15 years. King Griffo of Bulgaria. So am I in some way related to the current King of Bavaria? No. Okay, so my plan is to try and stay alive for 5 years. Part of that is going to be finding a not completely shit court position. So here's a list of literally everyone in the world who's willing to come to my court. This guy's pretty good. Yeah, actually, this guy's best by a really long way. Why are you so willing to come to my court, dude? Oh, it's like awesome prestige I've now got. See, if I wasn't role-playing this, I would definitely, at this stage, or even before, I would have put on the ambition, which is about getting prestige. Because I'm actually on my way now. So, we're on council. There's the council. Court physician, it is you now. Please don't let me die. I look like an idiot in my first Let's Play video. Yeah, I'm aware I've got no heir of my dynasty. This is really playing it risky, but I think that I really have to start racking up the prestige if I'm going to have any chance of completing this challenge. And I've given myself to the end of the game, but I'd also like this to not be my only Let's Play video ever, and so I don't want to spend like 50 hours, but I might do. After the council meeting, Chancellor Grenabard, who, if I remember rightly, yep, he's a piece of shit who I hate, asked me to exchange a few words in private. Apparently, he has uncovered a rumour concerning a rare artifact. Grenabard believes there is some truth to the rumour and urged me to have a search arranged. A good idea, Chancellor. You should arrange it. You have my thanks. So it's not really a decision here. You can click either of these and it does exactly the same thing. Cool, yeah, let's find it. It's what I would have done anyway. Let's find the artifact, obviously. But no, I don't want to find the artifact. Oh, hello. Point commander. It's a raffish rogue, Viodo. Peace be with you. We've decided you off the position of commander. Do you accept? Yeah, well, I'm actually... Oh, God. Pretty content at the moment, dude. Always content. I'm happy with my lot in life, but thanks. That is not the decision I wanted to make. He's going to be peeved with me. Oh no, he's fine actually. Pretty chill. But there was prestige. I think one good thing is it means I'm less likely to get killed while fighting in a war, which could otherwise happen and abruptly end my game. Yeah, title loss and succession. No heir. That's going to be the case for a little while, dudes. And despite what I've just said, so I feel like this guy likes... He likes being a count, basically. Who doesn't like is this dude being his chancellor. Can I replace this dude? Like, literally anyone else would be better. I feel like I'd rather have this guy. Yeah. I mean, he's not a vassal. One nice thing about this is he's a vassal, so having him, I'm going to lose a bunch of happiness, but I'd rather have a decent chancellor because what I'm going to do next, which is I think I would like to fabulous claim on the Duchy of Vienne. So at the moment I can't declare war, so I don't have casus belli, but I will get one soon. That's while we're at this, let's not terribly bothered about hunting apostates. I've actually got that bit of the game turned off. So you go and improve relations with the Pope. Oh, I do like a good Pope. Let's have a look at what the Pope's like. He's Pope Stephanus III. He's a gregarious, craven, zealous, patient, diligent. Love the idea of someone who's craven and zealous. Like, I will smite you if I can pluck up the courage to get out from under the bed covers. And what else is going on? He's got some cool treasury ship. You don't get to see other people's treasuries, which I think's a shame. Okay. But by the way, the reason I paused it there was because I thought it was already paused, and so I thought I was unpausing it. Exciting stuff, I'm sure you'd agree. You with your young nubile wife who's not 40 years old. You're not very prestigious, are you? What happened there? Your army's levies like compared to mine. Good old me. Oh, that's a shame. I'm not going to find that artifact now. Chancellor, what you doing? What you doing? Said I could appoint another councillor to do that thing, but I still don't see how I can do that. Oh, that's nice. He's a loyalist, my new chancellor. Oh, that's really good. Let's have a look, actually, at the laws of my little realm. Oh, yuck, it's a gavel kind. Oh, that is nice. I think I'll accept that. Oh, we're in a holy war. I would actually like us to win this holy war, so while I won't be personally fighting in it, what's going on? Does this person care about religion at all? Kinda doesn't. Long term, it would be good for my game strategy of becoming the Holy Roman Empire for... And you know what? I'm agnostic. I'm agnostic about whether this would be good or not. Because if I eventually do become king of Middle Francia, it's good for me, but it's going to make it harder for me to become king of Middle Francia. And also, at this stage in the game, we tend to lose wars against Muslims. So I might keep my powder dry for later. Your wife can't stand Aldra. Send me a gift. It's a small puppy, but of the finest pedigree and destined to grow into a great hunting dog. How awesome! I will accept this gracious gift. Oh man, that is horrible. I can pay someone to quietly dispose of it. Pay money and don't have a dog in return. This is good because it means that. What will I call it? Faithful, hunter, tricky. Hunter, because of my life in the service. I've still got to. No, I've worked out why I'm trying to take this place over. It's because I'm paranoid. I'm paranoid about this deceitful man. This deceitful, greedy man. I might be right to be paranoid. This guy's a duke. Look at him. He's deceitful and trusting. He knows what people can be like. He knows what he can be like, but doesn't realise other people can be just as naughty. So let's just keep an eye on this religious war. I think we're going to lose it because early on Catholics tend to lose wars to Muslims. He's created the title Duchy of Orleans. Realms, terrain, diplomatic relations, religions, cultures, economy. What I'm doing is I'm looking for the duchy's view. I'd quite like to see what the duchies are like. Better come. I've sort of forgotten how to do that. I'm still not going to be your commander, dude. Sorry. Now, you might be wondering, why would I accept being an advisor and I wouldn't accept being a commander? Well, I'm content, but I also understand what a paycheck is. An advisor has to do absolutely sweet bugger all in this world. So, like, it's just some nice prestige and some nice money, and I don't think my guy's going to turn that down despite how content he is. Like, he's not actively going to go out and seek it, and he doesn't want to be fighting on the battlefield. But he doesn't mind being an advisor. The dog is growing quickly. He's no longer a little puppy. He runs fast and has a keen nose, and your dog handlers praise his good character. Gain 10 prestige for having a good boy. Such a good boy. He's a good boy. Let me look at my dog. There he is. Hunting doggy. Good boy. Diplomacy +1. Good boy. Health +1. Good boy. Now this might take a bajillion years. So he has got about 700, we'll call it, troops, and I've got, oh, actually not as many. So I think what I'll do is am I going to have enough monies to hire mercenaries? Probably not. Now what would my character do at this point? I think I'd buy her a nice bracelet. There we go. Don't really have any information about this guy's sort of love life. I think he's married for prestige. Despite his contented nature, he is married for prestige. Yeah, you see, look, we're already losing this war pretty spectacularly. I don't think my intervention in it would have helped. My 600 troops are not going to tip the balance in our favour. This guy's got 6,000 troops, and we've got, what, 3,000. And this guy's got an ally as well. And it is a holy war. It's a little bit offensive that Catholicism hasn't gotten its shit together and gone to fight, but there you go. This guy's own brother hasn't gotten his shit together and gone to fight. There's a nice little rebellion going on in Supposed to civil war for elective monarchy. My marshals discovered a man of great military talent called Guslari, who was willing to serve in my ranks. Excelente, par favore. What's this dude like? Yeah, he's alright. Seen better, seen worse. What I think I might do though is I might get my marshal to train some troops. And let's have a quick look actually, where's best to train troops? That'd be 311. Oh, that was cool. I was down one troop, presumably because of that commander we promoted. Like that level of detail is nice in a game. I mean, it's totally unnecessary, but seriously, my martial skill's not that bad. Actually, my martial skill's pretty dire, but never mind. Yeah, let's get my guy training up some troops. And do it in Fres, where we've got the most troops, which I think will help. I don't really know. Oh, we must have won a battle because this war's going marginally better. Oh, we've occupied somewhere. Or unoccupied. It's War for Barcelona, which I think is like here. Around here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. It's like Arabic, I want to say name. No, that's bollocks. It's not Arabic at all. Arabia's way over here. But its non kind of anglicized name is Barcelona. You're creating some nice touches there, dude. Do you want to give any to me? Now, you see, if I'd picked an ambition, I could ask this dude for a title, but I can't. Oh, he's given me one anyway. That is sweet. Okay, I am a duke now. Let's check out what's going on with my dukiness. Has that given me a de jure? It has, you know. But do I necessarily want to do that? This guy, for reasons kind of unknown to me, has got way more troops than I do. Rising slightly my lot of troops. This guy's not got as many troops as I do. So I could maybe declare war on him and nick one of his duchies. But do you know what? I'm not paranoid about this guy, am I? Oh no, he's greedy as well. I think I'm paranoid. Greedy games master. I can see being paranoid about this guy. So the answer is that yes, I am indeed going to have my first war in this game. You can see being paranoid about him. I can't declare war on you, I need to declare war on your liege. And away we go. I think I'm going to call that a day for this episode. When you come back, you'll be able to enjoy the sights and smells of this lovely war we're going to have over the Veres.